Welcome aboard Wild Goose Adventures. The last time we finished at Lorne. This time we're going to travel to the most spectacular 60 kilometres of pathway you'll have ever seen. And we have to thank for that the vets with a vision, a purpose and a drive. Heading out, I had a new understanding of connection that was to be repeated over and over. These guys fought with and for each other and their communities and their country. And to them, it was worth every bit of the 15 years of toil to make their dream of a connection a reality. And I had a new understanding of every scrape and notch on the cliffs that towered over me. What sort of ordeal would motivate that level of comradeship? I negotiated the curves with an appreciation of the beauty around me and reverence for those who created it. Well, I'm now in Apollo Bay, and what a beautiful, beautiful spot. The sun's out, it's a little bit warm, not boiling, but it's a bit warm. And it is just a delight to be here. I took the opportunity to enjoy some beautiful sunshine and a lovely location and do some editing, catching up on some film work and just downloading footage I'd already taken. And what a spectacular sight. As the sun dropped, the cloud came over, the breeze picked up, and by the next morning I was pretty keen to get going. We're leaving Apollo Bay, and the first spot I've come to is technically called Gibson Steps. And I think this behind me is the first of the apostles, but we'll find out as we go. But this cliff line is spectacular. I'll go and show you to a little bit more. Although technically not part of the 12 apostles, it certainly marks the beginning of them. And the two giant limestone stacks are Gog and Magog, although I can only see one. There are approximately 86 steps to get down to the beach, and on a nice day, it's well worth the effort. Well, here we are, Port Campbell and the infamous 12 apostles, or what's left of them. That's most of them just there. It truly is a spectacular part of the coast, and there's helicopters above, and there's a huge car park with an underground walkway across the road to get here, and it's full of people, so just take it for what it is. It's a beautiful and a spectacular part of the coast. No wonder why we have been so popular. The last of the apostles is here, called London Bridge. It used to pass all the way over to the mainland, but constant wearing away has just washed part of it away. The last stop, I promise, is the Bay of Islands, and the sign here at the Bay of Islands says this indeed is the Bay of Martyrs. Well, here I am, Warrnambool, and a beautiful spot it is too. There's been a few things I've found already that are good to do. I'm staying at the caravan park just down the road, and when I got up early to have a look, there was a whole heap of horses running along the beach. And down here I had to go and have a look because it's also is the yacht club just behind us, and I think this might be a good foiling spot. What I figured out is that they do horse training here. They take them swimming and cantering on the beach, and they can do that between 4 and 10 o'clock every morning, and it's quite a sight, so we might come down and have a look to see if we can check that out. One of the side effects from the COVID lockdown is with swimming pools, gyms and health equipment all off limits. People ventured out into the ocean, and ocean swimming has and still is incredibly popular. Warrnambool is largely based around the horse racing industry. and they support many businesses there, and indeed there is a major horse race in the first week of May that is absolutely legendary. A friend from up north put me in contact with a few people down here at Warrnambool, and it's blowing pretty hard today, and so I asked them where I should go, and the response was Killarney Beach. So here I am. It looks pretty deserted, beautiful but kind of small, surrounded by a shoal of reefs. Let's sheet on and have a quick look. Watching the locals rip, I was keen to get out and give it a go. Taking advantage of the proximity to the beach, I flew the drone from my campsite and was drawn to the waves on the other side of the hedge. I had to give it a go.
Hey, can get enough of you. I know it sounds insane, but every day's an adventure, what's to lose? I always find myself getting hurt, but if it's by you, baby, then it's worth it. Gonna take the risk, jump right in. Hopefully I'll get a good song out of it. 'Cause love is a complicated thing. Can't have the ups without the downs. Can't have the smiles without the frowns. But when the cut feels too deep, don't waste your tears down the drain. You can't write a love song without a little pain. It's been a while, but don't count the bets. I know myself, yeah, I'm getting attached. This time feels so different. Think I could get used to this. 'Cause love is a complicated thing. You can't have the ups without the downs. Can't have the smiles without the frowns. But when the cut feels too deep,
Warrnambool is a lovely town, just big enough to have major infrastructure, but small enough to retain rural charm. Thanks for joining me. Next up, we're off to Port Fairy for the Folkie.
Please welcome the waifs.
For Josh, hi.
Billy Brown.
Slava and Leonard Gregorian, please put your hands together and welcome them to the stage.